Greetings, everyone. BJ Weiler back with you for some more simulating reality back here in Ski Region Simulator 2012. And we're going to start things off right now with the final, the last, the one and only gnome that we need to find. Thank you. Finally found him. And there he is. Yeah, this was another double gnome hiding spot. Zoom out here on the little PDA so you can see where we are on the map. Of course, you can see the coordinates as well. Yeah, so this was another double hiding spot. There was one there on the pile of logs. And of course, when we came over here to get him, we're like, oh, there he is. Let's get him. Boom, we got him. And so never looked up to see. There he is. So there we go. Gnome number 100. So we have all but one of the gnomes shown on video. Like I said, the first gnome that's sort of on a tree stump over to the east side of the PDA, on the east side of the map there. One of the first ones there up on the slope. It was on a tree stump that I actually did when I wasn't streaming. But all the other ones we've shown on video, and as an added bonus, I've uploaded screenshots of each and every gnome, all 100 gnomes, onto my website. So you'll find a link to that zip file down below. So you can download that, as well as I also included the map that I used to actually hunt down the gnomes as well. So in that zip file, so you've got a couple, 4 screenshots are double gnomes like this one here. So it's not 100 different screenshots. It's, I think, like 96 because 4 of them have 2 gnomes in the screenshot. Plus the map to that I found on the forum. I'll also include a link to the original forum where I found the map as well, so you can go check that out. I included the map in my zip file just in case. You never know, what the future may bring. The forum may be taken down or what have you. So that's why I include the map in the zip file as well. That way we still have it for prosperity. But anyone who is still hunting for gnomes, be sure to check out those links down below in the description of this video as a highlight on Twitch. And of course, after we upload this on YouTube as well. Be sure to check that out. You can download the zip file, which is just screenshots. That's all it is. And the JPEG map file. So, yeah. And then you can do your own gnome hunting as well. But in the meantime, let's get this buddy. Got him. All 100. Miss Marta K is beside herself with joy, knowing her garden gnome collection is once more complete. As a reward, she gifts you with one of her gnomes, which you accept proudly and with great honor. Of course. Okay, so what do I do with the gnome? I have no idea. All right, well, there we go. We have now finally gotten the last gnome, and now we can get to working on our ski resort here. You know what I should do too? Save the game. Every 5 minutes is good. I'm going to speed up time momentarily too anyway, so. Once we get back to home base here, so to speak. But man, what a chore. Yeah, I started doing the screenshots just so I could have a record of all the gnomes and try to find them. So Yeah, I was about, what was that one? I think that was screenshot number 78 and 79. I finally got. So about halfway through what I already had, or halfway between what I had, about halfway from what I had left, because I had screenshotted all the gnomes in town, which amounted to 40. So there are 40 in town proper. Then the other 60 are spread basically across the mountain and the slopes. But I was getting kind of worried because if you look at the map, you'll find less than 100 blue dots or blue squares technically. He's got he or she, I'm not really sure, has the gnomes marked as blue squares, the gnome locations marked as blue squares, and the icicle locations marked as orange diamonds. So you can do icicle hunting, but the icicle hunting is rather easy. You just go to almost any building really will have the icicles. But if you actually count all the dots, you might find, I think, 98, because, like I said, there's actually 4 spots where there are gnomes pretty much within close proximity of each other. So on those spots on the map, some of the 2 squares sort of blend in. So I was kind of worried that, oh my God, he only found 99 gnomes and we still have 1 to find, but it worked out. It worked out well for us now. What's the matter, Tiger? Come here. Come here, Tig. Come here. Come here, big boy. Alright, so, yeah, we're back here. Let's go ahead. We'll, 5 times. Let's see how fast we want to go here, because I do want to get back to our open state here. I gotta say, I may want to do too is buy another slope here. We're buying obviously another station. So we've got these 2 slopes are ours. Everything's good. Snow-wise and grooming-wise, we're good. If we do this one, that's the snake trail. We want stations. So we own these 3 stations: Westmat, Buell, Auger. 350,000 for Earl Grot. Let's see, we've got childcare there. Of course, we have a hotel here. Our info booth, we got our parking lot there, we got our ski rental there. A drugstore, our ski school, and our food stall. So 350,000. So I think we're all maxed out on those, I think, for what we can do. Yeah, I think we'll end up buying this one, because then this will actually give us, I know, I won't say. So let's say it'll give us this slope, but it won't. This slope actually connects to here. So it won't give us it'll actually give us this slope here. We'll actually end up with this slope. But we would have to buy that one to get this slope here too. Okay. Valentine's? It's been peaceful. It's been quiet. How's yours been? Basically just a day of rest, essentially, and getting a few things done here and there. So let me see here. I want to make sure there's nothing else. All right, so we got the child care center there. We don't need the loan. Oh, really? Oh, wow. So I guess I guess it being peaceful is a good thing then. What is it, Tiger? Come here. Come here, sweetie. Oh, well, that's good. That's always a good thing. An amicable split is definitely, I guess, the most preferred if it has to happen. All right, so this is our ski rental there. Okay, so we've got that. There's our info booth there. Okay, that's our slope. Can we actually this? Control. So we may want to try that, our hand at that then. Yeah, so we own that tramway. At least this one. Alright, that's right, the parking lot was the third one. We play board games with the group, he'll be at the table. Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool. Alright, so we're good there. So that, okay. So yeah, it looks like it's only the one. So what's our... Basically cold, but we don't have any snow in the forecast for the remainder of the week here. Uh-oh. Let's go. Yeah, I got to get with my sister to figure out, because I told her that I had gotten Ticket to Ride. I got Ticket to Ride, I think, on the Epic Games Store, and it's also on Steam. So she has a Steam account. So at some point, I'm gonna have to get that for her, so we can get together virtually at some point to play that. Oh my god! One thing I've noticed about this damn game, it's like you see, the controls seem to make you find the damn trees. I could be trying to go the completely opposite way, and yet I'll still go headlong into a tree. So aggravating. I see this, or a post. Never seems to fail. Never seems to fail. All right, so yep, this is our other slope here. That's what you get, dude, when you're skiing after hours. Accidents happen. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and, because where am I at for cash? 41? Like I said, I wanted to stay above $1 million, so we're definitely good there. So we'll go buy that, or no, it's 350,000, isn't it? I'm thinking 35,000, but it's 350. Oof. So that would definitely drop us below $1 million. Have to do a lot more, I should go fuel up. We gotta get a lot more missions done. Oh, for crying out loud. I guess I do want to stay on the roadway here. It's just a relief to be able to finally get all the gnomes. But thank God I found that map, because I never would have found them all. Especially a handful of them where they were actually located. Oh, busy for 2:30 in the morning here. We're going to take this one up to check on our other station here. Alright, so good. There's our ski school. I think this is the ski school, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's the drugstore. And there's our fast food spot. Yum, yum, yum. See, now I'm looking at this, I'm getting hungry because I didn't eat lunch. I had a big breakfast. I did cook a big breakfast today. Made some homemade waffles. Homemade as in mix the powder with water. And cooked it in the waffle maker. And some bacon. Cooked some bacon too. So I haven't had the opportunity to do that in a long time with the way our work schedules and everything else has been. Actually, I probably should take this up because this will drop me under 1 million. At least it's all... I can start prepping the slope and stuff. We can just work our way back up to a million. So we want to go, yeah, we want to go up this way. How about I turn the light on too? Not that it matters, but... That's 520. 310 I think is the cheapest, isn't it? Yeah, 310, so that's the next most expensive there. See, if I buy this one, it actually doesn't net me anything, I don't think. Because you only get a slope if you have it both stations, if I recall correctly. That's why we only have this slope here and this slope here. Even though this one can see, well, if I buy that one, that actually connects that slope. But again, that's that's almost half my cash there. Don't necessarily want to do that. Just a lodge, I don't think we buy any of the lodges up here. It's basically just the stations. Where the hell's the station at? Oh, way over here. My God, this will take some time grooming this slope. Probably one more station here before the end of the season. Requires postcards. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that then. Head all the way back down. Figures that would pop just as soon as we get up here. Just as soon as we're about to reach the reach the station. And it's the transport quest, or the transport mission. Which requires the sled I'm using now. Fortunately, this is going to be a quick trip because it's right. It should take us right back to Hogger Station. Should take us back here somewhere. Let's try looping around again. There we go. Thank you. Boom. Excellent. So what did we get? That's 6,500. Definitely not as good as the rescue missions, but every little bit counts. Alright, let's head back up now. Be nice, we'll have this nice long slope here too. Where? Right, yeah, so it comes up this way, I'm assuming. You know what? Do this just in case this doesn't work out the way I'm thinking it should work out before I buy this thing. Yeah, because this is the tramway. Alright. I think this is the helicopter pad. Apparently we can... The helipad, we can buy these things too. Some of them. I don't know what for, but hey. Alright, let's go find the... Here we go. So I think we can put a gourmet restaurant or something up here. Okay, so maintenance cost is $4,500 per day. Max capacity is 160 guests an hour. Once you own the station, you also have access to a lot of facilities. To purchase is generally a good idea to take a walk around the entire station, locate all the spots where facilities can be built. All right, let's go ahead and get it. Erlegratz. Did I pick up Erlegratz? Okay, there we go. So what's this here? That's a small extension. These are the facilities. Info booth, childcare, drugstore. Souvenir shop might come in handy. So we got those. We got everything but the souvenir shop. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Large extension. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. We can do, yeah, see, restaurant, another 150 grand. I think definitely probably going to do the restaurant here. Conference room. Spa. Ooh, spa might be good too. Movie theater. Dance club. I think I may do the restaurant. Which would leave these two spots now. So we can do, and of course we wouldn't want to do a food stall with the restaurant. Although that, you know, you would think that it would be incompatible, but if you don't want to do a sit down, if you just want a quick bite, you go to the food stall instead of the restaurant. Ski rental, weather, oh, we could always do a weather station. Extend the weather forecast, so it extends the weather forecast. A kiosk. Just general. I may do a kiosk ski patrol too. Okay. Refill mini bar. Okay, so we can accept that now because the timer doesn't start till we pick up the thing. So that'll be the same thing. All right. So that's what we can do. Yep, before I do that, so yeah, look at this. So we've got 3 facilities we can buy. Platform extension, a facade extension, large extension, small extension. I didn't even see the facade extension. So we got a ton of stuff we can do here. So now we own slope 4. So we got 2 beginner slopes, which are these 2. Now we have or I guess an intermediate slope. Because there's only 3 different colors here. There's the blue, the red, and the black. Obviously the black I would assume be the difficult. So this would be, I guess we could say beginner, intermediate. Or well, I guess beginner, intermediate, and difficult. Alright. So we're going to have to groom up slope 4 before we open here. You know, I may want to slow time down till I get that started too. That way it gives me time to get the slope groomed before we open. Watch for rocks. Watch for big boulders, actually. Controls are a little jumpy here. I'm not even moving, and it's just like the thing's just bouncing back and forth on me. Where am I picking this thing up at? It's right over here? Yep, here it is. Okay. Okay, we don't have to go too far up the mountain. It's basically just across here. Down to 810. Okay. fuel for this thing. I'll fill this guy back up. That way we don't have to worry about it. Yep, I think it's right up by that lodge there. Excellent. Yeah, that paid off nice. What was that? 12,500 we got for that? Yes, I know. $67. Yeah, I ain't spending that. No, thank you. We shall groom it ourselves. See, that's just... Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck here. Yeah, I think we just got stuck in the house. Oh, for God's sakes, are you serious? I'm gonna have to go back and reset all the vehicles now. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's see. We'll do this first, see if this fixes it. Nope. Nope. Alright. So irritating, because now it resets everything. All right, let's go. No missions, so we can get everything back to where we want it. Thank you very much. Unfrippin' believable. And I think this goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it's the other way. Okay. Come on, seriously? Thank you. This should attach to the back as far as I know. It should attach, yeah, it should attach right there. There we go. That's what we were waiting on. Oh my God, so aggravating. It's just nice when they got the farming simulator. You can you can reset each individual vehicle. So if one got stuck, you didn't have to reset your entire fleet. Yeah. Look out, pal. Right, so we'll park that one there. Hop into the next one here. Use this for rescue. Hey, at least we're all fueled up anyway. Or no, you know it's the other one that we need to fuel. It's our ATV that needs the fuel, actually, isn't it? Oh God, what is Abs doing? These slow moving ones that are the biggest pains in the butt to have to deal with. Oh. See it. Once you start turning, see it's turning. I'm not even touching it. I'm just going. I'm just on the accelerator here. Wow. Like it wants to go up the slope instead of getting pushed down the slope like it should. See, we still need fuel here. All right, let's save where we're at right now. Fortunately, the fuel can is right here. Very safe insurance. Okay. Boy, 269 gallons. That's a big tank. A lot bigger than the tank would be bigger than the ATV itself, I think. Park that there. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay. We gotta go grooming. We don't need to groom that one. Oh no, really? That sucks, man. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. That just, yeah, it's just... That just sucks. Well, our hearts go out to you. Hey, you know, hopefully miracles happen, but... Oh, crap. Every time. Let's force this thing out of here. There we go. So I guess that's some sort of plow there. Is it grooming? It's grooming around this. Alright, well, let's see how we groom here. Well, let's see, it's already groomed all... Oh, you know, because we already groomed this area. This is where we need to groom here. Okay. I know. Yeah, I mean, just not even the past year, but just the past, what, 6 months, if that, for you. It's just been absolutely ridiculous. It's just, you know, at some point you would think life, fate, or whatever would say, okay, that's enough. That's enough for a while. I don't know. That's just... I don't know. I can't... I don't even know what I can say. It's just... Yeah, I know, apparently not, yeah. It's not like there's... It's not like there's anything like anybody can do, too. It's not like I can run down there and say, hey, wait a minute, I know the solution to this problem. Let me head down there and we can solve it. Okay. All right, I think that disaster's averted now. Yeah, it's the kids being the kids, and apparently, Erin took something of Abby's or whatever upstairs in her room, and so Abby stuck her hand under the door and got her hand stuck between the carpet and the door. It's just like, it's like, are you serious? So we managed to extricate the hand without too much damage. So she seems fine. Just a little carpet burn. That's it. But it's like, come on, really? Are you serious? It's like, we really got to do that now, you know? I even mentioned this. I mentioned it was the other day when I just happened to pop on the stream. It's like I can't even do like a regular stream schedule now, just because there's just so much going on with work, and I'm just exhausted most of the time anymore. I'm getting burned out on just having to everything else I got to do. So I'm like, I'll just, we'll cut back on the stream in a bit. We're just going to sit, relax, not worry about anything, not stress myself about streaming. So I figure, whenever I feel like streaming, I'll go on. We'll do an hour or two, depending on how much time I have. I can't even get through that hour. I can't even get through an hour without something going on or something happening. So it's like, I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I'm done. I'm just absolutely done with everything. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, with your situation, I don't know. Like I was saying, is like you wish there was some way you could just say, hey, there's a solution to this problem, and there isn't. You can't, and it just sucks so bad that it happens now when we're on the verge of getting this stuff under control, and the vaccines are coming and everything like that, and it's just something like this has got to happen. That makes it, to me, it just makes it even more frustrating, It's like fate couldn't have staved this off another another month, another 2 months. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. It's like even the same thing with my dad. When my dad went in, we're talking mid-April last year, and at that time they were still thinking, they were still, thinking that the whatever it is, that malaria drug or whatever, could help fight the COVID off. So they ended up giving my dad that malaria drug. But of course, now as it turns out, probably made things worse. And so I'm thinking that's part of what happened to my dad. They gave him the malaria drug, and it instead of helping, it made it worse. And of course, a month afterwards is when they realized, the malaria drug is not what we should be doing. It's just like, oh my God, it's just any more life anymore. It's, come on. It's like at some point, give us a break. Give us a frippin' break. Gotta make something of it of yourself. Yeah, that is, yeah. But that's easier said than done, of course. But, you know, sometimes you got to take, you know, sometimes you got to take the small victories. Like for me, you know, the thing I think that has helped me through the last, well, not, I mean, the last few months anyway, at least in summer, is just, you know, the cats, the feral cats. You know, being able to focus my energy on doing things to help them. You know, putting food out for them every day. You know, building the shelters for them for the winter. You know, and actually being able to get Tiger, you know, back domesticated. You know, that's been the biggest thing. He turns out, you know, he is such a sweet cat. It's just hard to believe that, you know. The beat, I know what you mean. Believe me. Now, like I said, it's, you know, it's been fortunate for me. I've got something to focus, you know, my energy, you know, or my attention on, to something that, you know, makes, you know, helps make me feel better inside. But if you don't, you know, if you don't have something like that, you know, what are you gonna do? Because I know, even, you know, I really went hard with my streaming schedule the last year to help cope, but, you know, like I said, that doesn't help a whole lot, especially when you're, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you're you know, just like this, you know, you have something else that has to take your attention away from it. Yeah, I don't even know what to suggest. It's like I said, you know, I'm still grieving for my dad. No, just my brother's wife, my sister-in-law. We finally got together for Christmas a couple weeks. I guess it was when did we do it? It was late by the time we could get all our schedules together. So, you know, we had Christmas over at my mom's house. Like two and a half weeks ago, or about a month ago now, mid-January. And she had gotten presents made up for my mom, me, my brother, and my sister over in England. And she had sent a gift over to my sister. Because and she had, you know, instructions not to open it until we could all get together, and, you know, my sister was Skyping with us during the day. And so it turns out what she ended up doing was taking, you know, some of my dad's shirts, his old, you know. I guess flannel. I guess they're flannel. They're not flannel, but flannel-like shirts. And had somebody she knew make them into pillows. And it has a little stitching on, you know, a little patch stitching on the side saying, you know, I forget the exact wording because I still can't read it without crying. It's like, you know, essentially it's like, you know, hug me close when you're you know, missing me, I'm still here, that type of thing. And so that just got me that day, you know. I was just, it's still, gee, just thinking about it starts to choke me up now. So it's like stuff like that, you just, you know, you can't, I don't think you ever recover from, or concentrate on just making it worse, the level of worry on top of everything else. Well, yeah, you can't make excuses for the way you feel. You feel the way you feel. I mean, You can't, that's just, you can't tell somebody, hey, feel better, or, it's not that bad or whatever, because you can't help the way you feel. And, like you said, it's doubly worse on you with, everything else that's been going on in your life on top of that, It's just, and it's like, and you can't, like I said, it comes to a point where you can't, there's not even words. You can't, what are words at the end of the day? Words are nice, but they don't help a whole heck of a lot. You appreciate the sentiment behind them. You appreciate the people who, they genuinely want to help, but it's at the end of the day, when nothing helps. I don't know. I still haven't figured that out myself, so it's like, how can I, what can I say? What can I do? It's like, I haven't even figured out really how to help myself at this point. Like I said, I've got things to focus on. Freeze. Oh, wow. God. Wow. I was about to say, at least you guys are warm down there. I guess not, huh? Yeah, I guess the way the jet stream is now, isn't it? You guys are getting some cold. Wow. Insulation things in the outside taps. Well, I'm probably actually going to wrap up in a few minutes. Anyway, in the 30s right now. Get out. It's like 34 for us right now. But yeah, I'm actually going to wrap things up in a few minutes anyway, because I got stuff I gotta get done too. But yeah, thanks for swinging by and let me know what's going on. Like I said, all I can say is, I'm sorry. And hopefully, fingers crossed, thoughts and prayers that something good happens, at some point, if anyone's more deserving of a miracle, I think it's you at this point. So we're gonna, like I said, I don't even have words anymore for what's been going on. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for swinging by, Battery. Like I said, if there's anything I could do, always, just reach out. Like I said, I'll try to be here as best as I can between everything else, like I said, everything else that we've got going on, of course, but we'll keep you in our thoughts, and hopefully the worst does not come to pass. But good luck, my friend. Stay strong for what it's, for what it's worth. And I don't know. At some point, when all this nonsense is over, we gotta figure out meet up somewhere in North Carolina or something for a drink. Whatever is halfway between you and me, we'll meet there, and we'll knock back a few for an evening or two, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a stretch for you. I know that, Cat. We would have to meet somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, I think. Trying to think if there's even any... I don't even think there's any islands out there. I'm trying to think. Is there anything past Bermuda? I'll have to go look at I have to go look that up now. A few spots here and there on this slope we're gonna have to pick up here, but we should be in pretty decent shape with this thing now. Yeah, we're almost 100%, it looks like. Almost 100%. Yeah, well, I knew this, you know, I knew this was the way it was going to be at the end of the day. The end of last year, December, when December hit, everybody was just thinking, hey, one more month, we can put 2020 behind us. No, that was the thinking. Let's just get 2020 behind us. We know we got vaccines on the way. Hope is on the horizon. But, I said to myself, it's just, no. Now everybody's hanging their hat on 2021, and it's just 2021's not going to be any better. We really 2022 is the year we might be able to look towards and say, you know what? We friggin' got Newfoundland. Yeah, that could be. That is true, because you know what? We do have Greenland and Iceland up north. We can always go to meet up in Reykjavik. I think I think Reykjavik is the headquarters for was it CCP? I think they do EVE Online. I think that's where they're based in, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least I think if it's not them, I'm pretty sure there is a gaming studio in Reykjavik. I think it's CCP. I'll have to hit that one on the way back here. Yeah, I don't think, unless there's some hinky-dinky islands out there. It would probably be, our middle ground would probably be like Greenland or Iceland. Which would probably be better visited in the summer, I would think. I wouldn't mind going to Greenland, though. I would like to see the glacier. That would be one of those things that would, for me, would be cool to visit. Go visit a glacier. Would be in Greenland, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name. Oh, it does have an airport. Well, there you go. Yes. I can barely get Reykjavik out. I'm sure I'm not even pronouncing that entirely correctly either. Looks like it's 100. Let's go see if there's any little spots we need to top off here, and this slope will be ready for opening today. Yeah, I'd like places I like to visit. I would like to go see the glaciers in Greenland. or glacier. I guess it's one glacier, one big giant glacier. I'd like to go to Australia. Ireland. Be another place. Because, you know, on my wife's side of the family, you know, they've got Irish in them, so it'd be nice to go back that way. Japan, yeah. You see, for me, I don't. Yeah, see, I'd love to go to Ireland because I know it's beautiful. You know, anybody who's ever gone to Ireland just says it's absolutely gorgeous. And the people are, you know, are generally extremely friendly. I think we've discussed that before. I think we've talked about Ireland before. But, yeah, for me, see, I don't know. See, I don't know about Japan and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of people that actually go to Japan. So I don't know if I would. I think for the food, for one thing, it wouldn't, you know, I could eat some of it, but yeah, it's just the cuisine. Although I guess, you know, I've been to Chinatown in New York, so you know, I've eaten at dim sum houses, so I guess I could survive. Because I'm not a picky eater. But my wife would starve to death. She would not be able to probably eat anything there, even if it was a hamburger at a Japanese McDonald's. My daughter Erin would love it though. She would probably love it. She loves sushi, all that stuff. I'm like, ugh. Is like the Americanized Japanese food I can eat. Just like the Americanized Mexican food, Taco Bell. Or like the La Choy. We have La Choy, it's called La Choy, which is basically, you know, like chow mein, chicken chow mein, shrimp chow mein in a can and sauce. Which is, I doubt is far from authentic Japanese food. But that's about my limit. Hawaii would be another place. I'd love to go see the volcanoes. I mean, the good thing for me is that I can lift that up now because we're 100%. We got everything all groomed up now. Is that, you know, I took those couple of trips. You know, those 2 years in high school, we went out as part of you know, school foreign language curriculums and stuff. We went the Antilles. Shoot, I went down the wrong slope. That's all right. So you know, I've been to France. I've seen, you know, bits of France. The first trip, as I recall, was just all France. I think it was the second trip where we went through Switzerland, so we, you know, saw the Swiss Alps. We went through Belgium. And I think it's. I'm trying to think if we went. I remember Switzerland and Belgium. I think those were the three: France, Switzerland, Belgium. The second trip out there. So remember, I picked up some Belgian chocolates. Oh my God, they were phenomenal. Boom. All right, we're good there. Yeah, I would have to say probably my top three places I'd want to visit would be Hawaii, probably the glaciers in Greenland, and I'd probably have to go with Ireland. I'd like to go visit Australia, but But I'd have to pick Ireland over that first. Over ahead of that. Alright, there we go. We're good. Alright. Everything all squared up. We're all groomed up on our new slope, ready for opening in 15 minutes. We are ready to rock and roll. Excellent. So good weather today. Nice and chilly in the forecast. Boom, boom, boom. Are you? Nice. So right here, yep, 100 garden gnomes complete. 120 missions complete. All right, we're good to go. Sweet. Yeah, it's the point. The one thing we do want to do, like more, that's more doable for us in the near future, is actually get the kids out west again, take the trip, because I actually ended up getting my digital audio tapes, not digital audio tapes, but digital videotapes, all converted onto CD now. From our camcorder that actually I think my wife had gotten me the camcorder for Christmas 2000. That would have been 2003, because the first stuff I recorded was Christmas lights after New Year's in 2004. But she'd gotten me, or was it my mom? I can't remember whether it was my wife or my mom got me the camcorder. And it's just little, it's digital, but it's on, cassette tapes, digital cassette tapes. So I finally gotten around to getting all of them converted, because my mom goes to a place that does all that kind of stuff. So we had 40 odd tapes, I think 43 tapes altogether, an hour long. So they ended up converting all that. So we've been watching through those, and we just finished our vacation trip that we took out west to the Grand Canyon, Meteor Crater, in Colorado. Back in 2004, and rewatched me propose to her on the top of Pikes Peak, which is nice. And so yeah, we've been wanting to get back out there again for years, but we definitely want to get the kids out there. But working retail, especially with her in the management position, it's like you get a week off. You're lucky you can get a week off. For me, I can finagle it where I can actually, finagle my vacation time into 2 weeks. But, yeah, we want to get the kids out there at some point. So we may end up doing that once COVID is all over and things are back to normal again. We may just, may see if she can finagle a couple of weeks and just drive out there with the kids, because they've never seen it. I mean, Erin has been. Where has Erin been? She's been to Ohio with the grandparents-in-law. She was in Delaware a few years back for cross country, the cross country national. Was it the national or was it the regional? I think it was the regional. That's right. Because we were never able to do the nationals with our schedules. But it was the eastern region, was down in Delaware. And so I think those have been the only two states besides Jersey and Pennsylvania that she's been to. I don't think we've been to New York with her. Trying to think. No, I don't think she's been anywhere else, even for a school trip. Where was the school trip? I think the school trip they went to Baltimore. I think they went to Baltimore. So she may have been to Maryland for her 8th grade class trip. I think they went to Baltimore. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to go back out there. We'll have to see if my wife can finagle a couple of weeks. But even then, we could push on the driving, because it took us 3.5 days, I want to say, to get out there, and 3.5, 4 days to get back with our driving. Because we really didn't push it, but if we push it to 12, 14 hours and do shifts, we could actually be out there. We could leave, say, Friday morning and be out in Colorado by Saturday evening. or early Sunday morning. So we could, we could finagle that to finagle a week. We would be there Sunday through Sunday, and we would have to leave Friday morning to get back. But oh my God, here they come, the children. Anyway, that'll be it for me today. Gotta go feed the cats. Gotta go see what the kids are doing. Go grab a snack before dinner. And yeah, and we'll be back at some point. Probably going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to try, hopefully, Guild Wars tomorrow. Do some adventure. Do at least one adventure episode, maybe two. It'll depend on time. Hopefully, we'll do that. And
she locked us down here.
Really? Well, we're going to unlock it because we need to get upstairs. Anyway, thanks, Kat, for stopping by. It's always good to see you. Hopefully, I can see you tomorrow. We'll get knock out a couple of Guild Wars things done. I have a hankering to go hunting, so I think we'll do some Call of the Wild in the afternoon too, and we'll go from there. And coming up, going to try this week again. It's all depends on the mental and physical state I'm in this week. Try to do some pumpkin days because they are officially released now. I forget if it's early, did they go early access or is it the official launch? I think they officially launched. Pumpkin Days, so we'll get back into Pumpkin Days, and we're going to do Snowtopia because they are officially, I think, early access on Steam now as well. So we're going to see the full gamut of what Snowtopia has to offer. So want to try to get that done this week. We'll see how things go. But anyway, thank you, Kat and Battery, my friend. The last 12 months have simply taken all the words that I can say and out of it. So, all I can say is, you're in our hearts, my friend, my brother. And, if there's anything we could possibly do, we'll try to do it within our means. And, I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. And best of luck. And hopefully, we get, fingers crossed, whatever, fingers crossed, thoughts and prayers, whatever we can do to make a miracle happen, we're going to be doing it. We'll do it for you and your family. Stay strong, my friend. I know it's not easy. I know there's only so much words can do. But you got to hang in there, and there's light at the end of that dark tunnel somewhere. You just got to see it through to the end. In the meantime, thank you for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. Until next time, I'll see everybody in game.